and clapping and singing Aussie, 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 oi, oi, oi all the time. And this went on for a good hour. No one left. It was unbelievable. And it made all those years of building up and training like you guys are well worth it. If I did nothing else with my swimming beyond that point, that there was well worth it. And that's the stuff that dreams are made of. So don't let anyone tell you that your dreams don't come true, because for me that was a dream come true.
Nice. And the last question from me, was the guitar at the end planned, or was that just...
That was all on my idea. No, well, if you talk to Thorpe, it was his idea. If you talk to Clemmy, it was his idea, and Fides and so on. But it was all in good humour. And I think that also added to the theatre of our event. And the media ran with it, of course. And I think it gave that event a little bit more attention too. So. And she used to make a really, really, really good lasagna. Love it. Used to go back for seconds all the time.
What's your best stroke?
Freestyle. Someone, back in my junior years, my coach used to make me do breaststroke. And I'm glad that he did, because I quickly found out that I wasn't very good at it as I got older. But I had to do all the strokes when I was younger to find that out.
Can I ask, what age did you decide to focus on freestyle and not worry
Oh,
about
not until I was older. Not until I was older, 15, 16 maybe a little bit older than that. Yep.
Go on, Samantha.
When did you start swimming?
When did I start swimming? I started swimming at your age. And then, but I did it because my parents wanted me to be able to swim when we went to friends' houses or when I was at the beach, and not be too worried about me, so I could look after myself. So that was the main reason that I got into to do a little bit of swimming. But for me, swimming was always something that I was fairly good at. I did other sports as well, but something that I always sort of fell into and I was fairly good at. But I started at your age.
Did you do any other sports?
Yeah, played footy, basketball. I was a member of Crumman Surf Club for a while. So yeah, I did a lot of different things.
How old were you when you went to the Olympics?
Oh, that'll be, if you work, I'll be giving my age away then. But no, I just turned 21 and I was still able to cut my hair then too, as you can tell. So I was 21.
So 21, you guys are 10, 11, 12, 13, 10 years. Have a think about how old you'll be. Physical peak, Brisbane, 100k down the road. Home Olympics, home soil.
10 years' time. 10 years' time. We'd love someone from here to be on that team in 2021. And that's why we've got the head coach here looking, watching, scouting, looking. Okay. We'll see. Next question.
This isn't really a question, but I went to the pool for poling and I came fourth of a second, well, less than a second, and yeah, it was really loud even for me. It would have been louder for you, but wow.
Very good.
Okay. Yes, Ned.
How many sessions were you doing at 9?
Oh, at 9. Well, things are very different now, but I think I might have been doing around 3 sessions per week when I was 9. Okay, so, but in those sessions, I had to do everything that the coach told me to do at the best way that I could do it. All right, so just the little things starting at that age, just the little things. Okay, and when I didn't do it, watch out.
Watch out. Any more questions? Yes.
What does it feel like to watch yourself back?
Over the years, we've seen it a bit, but each and every time that I do watch it, goosebumps, the emotions start flying around every time. So there was one just recently where I was at a function and they played it and I actually got a little bit of a tear in my eye still. The goosebumps, the hairs on the back of the neck.
The head?
Yeah, back of the neck. The neck. The neck. And just the tingles, and sometimes when I look back I go, oh, I could have swum that a bit better. But it was just good enough at the time. But no, it gets the juices and the emotions flying, and as I said before, You know, don't let anyone tell you that dreams can't come true, because I worked and worked and worked and worked, and it made that particular night well worth it. So yeah, the emotions fly every single time.
I get all those emotions and I wasn't even there.
How many times did you go to the Olympics?
I was fortunate enough to go to 3 Olympics. So I went to 2000, I went to 2004, and I went to 2008.
3 Olympic Games, that is fantastic. Fantastic. But you know what I like about this? I just asked him, look, you don't have to come, but it's 5:30 in the morning. And he said, I'll be there. How good's that? And to inspire you kids from Sydney, so who's going to go to Brisbane? Who wants to go to Brisbane? Who's going to do the work to go to Brisbane? Thank you, hands down. I've got a video of everyone who's got their hands up there. Yes, my darling?
Did you get medals in the 2004 and 2008 Olympics?
No, I did it in 2004, but in 2008 I was a member of that relay. Not the same people, different people, but we came 3rd in 2008. So, which was pretty good effort, you know, never knock a medal. Okay, but just to get to the Olympics, it doesn't, like it's great to win medals, it's great to be in finals, but just to get to the Olympics is a feat in itself. So when I look back on my swimming, and sometimes I pinch myself that I was fortunate enough to get the 3 Olympics.
Amazing. Amazing.
And where I trained, I was just in a 50-metre pool. I pretty much did it on my own in the Redlands, which is about an hour up the road or an hour and a half up the road. But I worked really, really, really hard. And like I mentioned, you mentioned something about Winter Warriors before. Winter Warriors means to me, when I think about when I used to train in winter, was discipline. So get myself up, get myself moving. A little bit older than you guys, but I had to watch what I ate, always drink plenty of water and that sort of thing. Commitment to get myself there. And then I had to be on top of the little things all the time. To me, that's what Winter Warriors was, because then when I come back to the summer months of racing, always a step or two ahead of my opposition.
Yes?
What was your 50 freestyle time? Like your quickest time?
The quickest time that I ever did? Yeah. Well, you won't remember, but your parents might. There was these suits around. Yeah, so that's right. So when I wore one of those suits, I went 21.1 seconds. But then when I went back to the shorts, what they wear now, I got down to 21.69.
21-1.
21.19.
What won the Nationals this time?
My boy won it.
I know, but that's what I'm
but my
asking.
boy won it.
Yeah, your boy won it.
Yeah, my boy won it.
I know your boy won it.
And he's like this tall.
And what time did you do?
He went 21.8.
You beat him.
Still got him.
You got it? You still
When he's
got
cheeky,
him.
I still let him know.
Let him know. Yeah. Good, good.
How much work does it take to get to the Olympics?
Oh,
Oh, that's a big question. How much work does it take? It takes a lot of years. Okay, I think I read somewhere a couple of years ago, every 6 or 7 years, so if you work back 6 or 7 years, it takes that long to get yourself moving. There's always one that bucks the trend a little bit, but there's a lot of work, as I said before, a lot of commitment, a lot of discipline involved. But if you do the little things right consistently, you're putting yourself in a very good shape to get the best performance out of yourself. And if that happens, who knows what will happen.